But when I got to second year, I was like, I'm tired of this. Like, I've been a Christian girl all my life. I've been doing this. Can I just have a good time, Yeah, I'm 31.
31 years.
Yeah.
And you look this young. You look like you're 22.
Thank you. So start small. I think people always want to start big, and working out is good for your heart as well. So
welcome to Fitnair Podcast, where we share knowledge about health and fitness. Enjoy the show.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. Today we have an amazing guest in the building who's going to be sharing her tips and tricks on wellness and fitness. Masedi, welcome to the show.
Thank you so much for having me.
You're welcome. So today we actually would like to ask a bit more about your lifestyle. But my first question is this. I actually want to know, what kind of a child were you growing up?
My childhood, I was very calm, shy child. Like very shy. Like I was extremely shy. My mom would explain it that I would go and play with other kids, right? And you know how kids play and then they get dirty and everything like that. I was the kind of child that I would just sit and then like squat so that no dirt would touch my clothes or something like that. And if any child would touch me, then it's game over. I go home. So I was a very, very posh child.
So you were always
I was very decent, and I was always like up to standard and stuff like that. So yeah, I was that kind of child.
Okay, so did you have a strict parents to be that kind of a child, or you just?
Yeah, my mom was very strict. Yeah, my mom is very strict, but I was not troublesome. But my mom was very strict. Yeah.
Let's talk about you at school. Like, were you that child who always like as decent as you explain yourself?
Yeah.
Everything is always in order, or you had trouble with teachers sometimes?
No, I was the teacher's pet. I was that one when people are making noise. I'm the one who's writing the list. I was the one who was getting awards and all that. I was that kind of child. I know. Yeah.
But now I want to jump straight into your encounter with fitness, because I believe growing up, let me say maybe what we grow around as child is what actually determines the kind of people that we actually grow up into.
Yeah, that's true.
Now, as a child, were you in contact with like the healthy lifestyle? Did they teach you about health and fitness at home, or it was like you were just like any other child?
So when I was in primary school, I think around grade 4, I used to do gymnastics. So my gymnastic teachers, we were very close. So I was the first one to actually join her team. So I would like be the only one in the team, and then others joined later on and stuff like that. So I think that's where like I got used to being fit and everything like that. And I also used to be in the choir, and in the choir, our conductor, what he used to do is every Saturday he would make us run like 5 kilometers or something. Like we would run. So like I got used to it. And my mom, she's obsessed with vegetables. Like my mom is that parent. Potatoes, boiled carrots, yeah. I used to hate them, but I think now I appreciate them.
So you always have to eat veggies.
I didn't like food actually, so yeah. But so they used to, like my mom literally used to put a belt here to say you're gonna eat these vegetables, So yeah, but I thank her.
Yeah. So, but based on the information you're providing, do you experience any challenge between, let me say, you're a child, you're having school, you have to eat vegetables, of which of course you don't have a choice to choose.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because you're not the one even who's buying.
Yeah.
So, but now and then there's gymnastics and there's music. Yeah. All of those things.
Yeah.
So, like you sing, right?
Yeah, I do.
How were you able to manage having to do gymnastics, singing at the same time? More like that. I actually want to know those two.
So
schoolwork actually.
So I like it. Yeah. Now that I think about it, I'm like, I think my mom, the way she raised me up, like for example, at home by 6 o'clock you should be in the yard. If you're not in the yard, the gate is locked, right?
Yeah.
So our conductor was also very strict. So we would have this thing of maybe Mondays I do gymnastics, and then choir. I used to spend a lot of time in choir because we used to have like competitions and stuff like that.
Okay.
So I think Mondays I'll go to gymnastics, Thursdays I'll go to gymnastics, the other days I'll go to choir. and then I get home. At home by 6 you have to be in the house doing your homework, you know, polishing your shoes and all that. So I think my mom taught me time management.
Time management.
She did, yeah.
Okay. So your lifestyle in varsity. Let's get to that.
Oh my god.
Because you know there's a transition. There's a transition that happens when you are in primary school and when you are in high school and when you are in varsity.
Yeah.
There's so much transformation.
Yeah. Yeah.
But let's talk about you in varsity. Did you just take all of those aspects or all of those characteristics you're speaking about as a child into your varsity life? One is changed when you got into varsity.
Oh my god, when I got to varsity, like I said, my mom was very strict, right? So when I got to varsity, I felt like, yay, I'm free. You know, I'm free. I can do whatever I want to do.
From your mom.
You know, so first year I think I was that calm, chill girl, you know. And most of my friends first year, they were Christians, you know.
Okay.
So we used to have like a home cell at church. I mean, at Ray's. So we started a home cell and we used to pray and do all those, you know, church things, and you know, it was really nice. But when I got to second year, I was like, I'm tired of this. Like, yo, I've been a Christian girl all my life. I've been doing this. Can I just have a good time, you know? And I started meeting. I moved out from Riz. I started staying in a student accommodation.
Did you move by choice or they asked you to move?
No, I was using a bursary, so I could choose anywhere I would stay. So I was like, I don't want to stay at Rest. Let me go stay at a student accommodation. So I met some wild people, and we started partying. I started going to clubs. I started drinking and all that. So yeah.
For how long?
It was so long, hey? For a very long time. For a very long time, until I decided, you know what? Let me just be myself. And then at a later stage, I think around 2014, 2015, I was like, you know what, man, let me go back. Then I started joining aerobics. There was this guy who used to do aerobics at the unit buildings. Then I joined his aerobics sessions, and then from there on, I was like, you know what, because I had gained weight because of alcohol and everything like that. I gained a lot of weight. I was bigger. I had mkaba, I had badges and all these things. You know, my face was bigger. So I was like, I really don't like how I looked, because at some point it also affected my confidence. So I was like, you know what, I can't do this anymore. So I decided, you know what, let me go back to who I am.
So you actually became less confident. That time you were still in varsity.
Yeah, I became less confident. Because when I'm wearing clothes now, I was like, I don't like how I look now.
So you actually gained, like that year, you're saying, as you said, when you were doing your second year, you actually involved yourself with the wrong people, consuming alcohol, and then your body changed from there.
My body changed, like drastically. It changed. It was bad.
How did that affect your performance? Like, because I know, like, if you feel less confident, it will also impact your performance in terms of like your studies. How did that impact yours?
I started dropping, man. Like I think during first year I was that girl who got 90s and 80s, and then I started getting like 60s and 50s. Sometimes I would fail, and
So it was
really bad. And you know, some of the things that happen in life, you know, heartbreaks, the thing that happened, because childhood as well, there's a little bit of traumas there and there, you know. So then I started getting into this dark, deep depression. I actually got into a very dark depression in varsity.
And how did you manage it? How did you escape depression?
By working out. Like, working out became my escape, and praying and God and church.
You know, if you didn't actually speak about gymnastics when you were young, the main question would be, what literally encouraged you to get into fitness? What is that perspective you had to be like, if I can actually go into fitness, I think my life can actually be better? What actually encouraged you? Was it the moment when you got depressed, or you were like, I don't like the life I'm living now?
Yeah, I was like, I don't like the life that I'm living. And I was also depressed, and I didn't know how to get out of it. And I remember one time I just woke up one day and I decided, let me just run, you know, and see how it goes. And that run was so refreshing, and I was like, this could actually work, you know. And then I started joining the gym, and I started meeting community of fitness people. Then
But now, what happened with the friends, the ones that you were drinking with and so on? What happened with them?
I cut them off.
Just like that.
cut them off.
Just like that.
But then, but you know, God works in mysterious ways because I cut them off, but for it actually happened naturally. I think as well. It was not like, you know what, I'm gonna block you. I don't want to talk to you anymore. It was just one of those things of somebody has to move somewhere. Someone is not going to school anymore, like things are not working out, so their finances are not doing well, so they can't go to school anymore. And then they just then I was just left alone, you know. So I think how I actually got into that depression is I started losing friends and I started being alone as well, but that really helped me.
Now, how did you embrace the loneliness? Because I know a lot of people, as you're saying now, this is like a serious issue. Like, a lot of people can't actually spend time with themselves.
Yeah.
They actually prefer to be around other people
all the time.
Distracted them.
Yeah.
About the things that are important.
Yeah.
Things that they have to work on.
Yeah.
As an escape.
Yeah.
So for you, how did you actually embrace that loneliness? Be like, this is what I need.
It's church, man. It's church. I think just having going to church and being in a community of supportive people. Because when I got to church, I met good friends now, and I started Fundisi's and Fundisi's, you know, there's counseling at church and all that. So church really helped me, and just having a personal relationship with Jesus helped me a lot.
So from there on,
my mind was changed. I started praying more. I started having people who can pray for me in days that I cannot pray for myself. Because when you're depressed and feel all those things, you can't really pray for yourself. So, but I started having sisters and people around me who can actually pray for me and just hold my hand and say, "You're gonna be okay."
And those people are still here today.
They're still here today.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Listen, I think I have a list of questions I want to ask.
Okay.
I'm really be specific. Yeah, you know, your friend is 18. I really want to be specific.
Yeah.
And get into the details. But before we actually get to the questions, can you tell these people how old are you? They ask.
Oh my God.
How old are you?
I'm 31.
You're 31.
Yeah, I'm turning 32 this year.
Can you give them 360, maybe? Huh? Just like, they can see. They can see. Okay, the cameraman is still sending it off there.
Is it fine? Okay. Yeah, I'm 31. I'm
31 years.
Yeah.
And you look this young. You look like you're 22.
Thank you. Thank you.
Am I the only one who thinks that you're 22?
Oh my God, all those 22-year-olds always come and say, "Can I please take you out?" And I'm like, "Sweetie, I'm your sister." Yeah. So yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I would get that. But now let me say, here I am. Maybe I want to start working out like you're doing now.
Yeah.
Like maybe I want to be fit. I'm tired of the lifestyle that I'm living.
Yeah.
Maybe I want to even make better friends. What would be your advice for me?
Just start small. You know, I feel like people, you just want to go to Virgin Active or go to Planet Fitness immediately and just work out, and that's the reason why people just end up signing contracts and they never go.
Mm-hmm.
You know, just start small. Wake up in the morning, do a 2-kilometer walk.
Mm-hmm.
You know, do a 2-kilometer walk, or just buy a skipping rope. You can do it literally outside your yard or something like that, or outside the house. I'm in the house. So buy a skipping rope. Just tell yourself, okay, today I'm gonna do 50. Tomorrow I'm gonna do 60. You know, I'll start with 10. If you do 10 every day, it's something, you know. So start small. I think people always want to start bigger. Now you want to go, you know, or just get a personal trainer if you can afford one.
Yeah.
But start small.
Okay, but now because I think it's easier said
than done. I know.
It's easier said than done. You have to get to that
That's
walk.
true.
Think I don't have that time to do it. Do you understand? Maybe I don't have that motivation.
Yeah.
What motivates you when to keep doing it on daily basis? I believe you do it every day. Do you?
Yeah, I do every day. The thing is with me, I've always been motivated, man. Ever since I growing up, I've always been motivated. I think I've always told myself that there's no one who's got my back than me, you know. So me, I can get to the gym and work out 6 days a week without nobody motivating me. I can do it, you know. But unfortunately for some people, it's not like that. So get So if you know me, just say, City, please help me, to work out or stuff like that. And yeah, but start small. That's matter. That's very small.
You're emphasizing what's small.
Start small. Like
What if I want to start bigger? Remember, like now.
oh no.
Living in a generation where everything is on the autopilot. Everyone just wants it done.
But that's very fake though.
Yeah.
It's very fake. And most of the things that we even see on social media and everything, it's fake.
Yeah.
It's fake. If you really meet the people in person and everything like that, that's not really their lives. Most of them, So focus on your journey. Like look at yourself where you are, So let's say you are a kind of like a bigger girl, right? And now you want to go and lift 60 kgs at the gym. So start small, like do like 20 skippings in a day and be consistent with that and say, okay, now you, because your body will tell you, right? After 20, your body will say, this is nothing. It's like child's play now. Then you're going to say 30, 40, 50, and then you increase. I promise you're going to see a difference. And food. It's very important to watch what you eat. I think a lot of people, they think fitness is just going and jogging and coming back and eating McDonald's, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But you can't do that.
Yeah.
You can't, what you eat is very important.
Yeah. I agree with you.
Yeah.
But before we get to food, because I feel like there's so much more that you can say about food.
Okay.
I actually want to get into your life. Né?
Okay.
Just experience and be like, how does it feel like to be you?
Yeah.
Okay. So I want you to actually give us like your daily routine. Let me say you from waking up until you go to bed. 7 days.
Oh my God.
How's your life?
Okay, for now, from last year, I've been doing a beauty therapy course. Yeah, so my future dreams, I want to own a spa and all that. Nice. So I wanted to get the skill for it, right? So lately I've just been going to school. So I wake up in the morning, I work out. So I was also doing online boot camps. Okay. So 5 a.m. in the morning, I'll be with the girls who do the boot camp.
So ladies, if you worked online boot camp, you want to use that spreadsheet.
I'm the girl for you. Yeah. So we do boot camps online. Afterwards, I'll just bath and then go to school. Yeah. So school usually is like from 9 until 3, and I get home around sometimes 4:30, sometimes 5. It depends on traffic and all that. And yeah. So, and then so me and my sisters usually will have dinner and everything like that, and then after it we'll chill and talk about the word, the Bible, and pray, and I sleep.
Let's talk a bit about the word. How has it impacted your life? Let's talk about the word of God, reading and so on. Because I feel like it's the biggest part of your life. You're so into God, and which there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah,
it's just your personal belief.
It is. Oh my God, having a relationship with God is everything to me. Like I can't live without God. So the word, it teaches me discipline. It corrects me a lot. It teaches me how to love others. It teaches me how to see myself through God's eyes. Okay. It teaches me how to see other people through God's eyes, which is very important, So it teaches me not to be judgmental. I think we live in a world where we are very judgmental. Yeah. We are extremely judgmental and all of that. Yeah. So it teaches me not to be judgmental. It also teaches me how to have joy. Like real joy, not all these things of pretending. No, like joy, like really joy, like peace. It gives me peace, and because the word, like mostly what the word talks about, it talks about how God loves us as human beings, and how He gave His Son Jesus to die for us, right? And then that's the whole Bible. Actually, it just talks about Jesus and His love for us, So that love, it just fulfills me. Like you're asking earlier on, you're talking about how I deal with loneliness and stuff like that. It's by the Bible, because now I learn a lot about the love of God. There's nothing that can fulfill than the love of God, honestly. So every
time you feel like you want to speak to someone, you turn to the word.
I turn to the word and I turn to God. And I'm not one of those people who open up a lot to people. I don't open up easily to people. I don't do that. I am very closed up. So it's easy for me to just open up to God, because I know that he won't judge me. I know that I'm safe with him. I know that I won't hear it from anybody else. Like he's not going to be gossiping about me. So it's a safe space for me, So I just like interacting with God and just saying, and just being vulnerable in his presence. So yeah.
Very interesting. Interesting. But now I want to go back to the concept of food. Okay, you told us that actually in your day, as you explained, you have school, you have workout that you do, literally disciplined. Because I believe if let me ask you instead of saying, let me say I go to gym for maybe 2 months, or maybe a year, will I be able to look like you?
No.
Why are you saying no?
Okay, let me not say no, because our bodies are different, right? For me, it took me years. So I wouldn't just say it's a microwave result thing, because for me it took years. I think from 2015 I've just been working out consistently, until now, and I really watch how what I eat, what I drink. I don't drink fizzy drinks. I don't drink fizzy drinks at all. I don't. So yeah, things like that. So I really watch what I eat. I do eat junk food, guys. It's not like I junk food day in day out. So once in a while I just eat a slice of cake. I eat chips. I eat KFC. I love chicken lick and hot wings. But I think it just comes with the discipline to say, this is the kind of life that I want to live, So I know that Monday to Friday, at least I'm on vegetables and fruits and whatnot, and drinking a lot of water and stuff like that. So, yeah.
So, but tell me, can I lose weight just by eating healthy only? Eating healthy alone, I don't do the exercises. I just make sure I eat healthy. Strictly healthy.
I believe you can. But then working out is good for your heart as well. So
can you explain how is it good for my heart? If I had a heartbreak, if I went out, would it help me?
It would help you.
How or what?
Working out, you remember when you're working out, you release endorphins, right? Endorphins are also known as feel good hormones, right? So when you work out, it just brings out that feel good hormones and everything like that. So you're gonna so you're gonna feel good. Yeah. So that heartbreak, obviously the heartbreak is gonna take a little bit longer, but you can handle it through workouts. Yeah, you can.
Okay, but you're saying to me, besides the heartbreak part, when I eat healthy, I can lose the weight.
You can. I believe you can.
How often should I eat in a day?
I think that question for me, it's very difficult because I don't really like food. Okay, I'm not really a foodie. Sometimes I eat 3 times in a day. Sometimes I eat 2 times. It depends how busy I am that day. So yeah, sometimes I just eat breakfast and dinner. Sometimes I eat lunch and dinner. So I don't really have a routine, but I just watch what I eat. But I don't really have that thing of I'm eating 3 times or 5 times or 6 times. No, I don't. No.
Let's break down your plate.
Yeah.
Let's break down your plate. Here's your breakfast plate. What's in it?
I love oats. I love oats. So my oats usually I put milk, I put banana, I put cinnamon. Yes, I love cinnamon and stuff like that. Or I'll have a plain yogurt with cinnamon. Or I'll have fruits. Or I also love the mabele, the sorghum, the porridge. I love that with milk. And yeah.
Is it healthy? Mabele, is it healthy?
Yes, it's healthy.
Can I eat mabele? Because I don't eat pap at all in my house. I eat, but I steal it.
Yeah. I prefer mabele over white pap, actually.
Why?
I think it's more healthier, and I feel like when you eat white pap, you get so full. The food that you get full, it's just it's too much. It's like but when you eat mabele, you get full, but it's not so bad, man. So I prefer mabele over that other pap.
It's reasonable, eh?
Yeah, and ever since I ate it as well, I don't get body constipations and all those things. So I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that, man.
Okay. Yeah. But now let's talk about your lunch. What do you have for lunch? Because as you say usually your meals rotate between, you can have 2 meals a day.
Yeah.
A day. I actually have tried to have 5, and I recommend people have 5.
Yeah.
My other reasons for that.
Yeah.
But for you, having to say you have, let's just break down into your lunch. What do you have for lunch on most cases?
Sure. I think by the end of last year or something like that, I struggled a lot because at school, right? At school, like it's hectic and everything like that. So if I don't, usually I would carry my lunchbox. If I don't carry my lunchbox, I eat junk at school. I was eating junk because like we would just buy with my friends at school, and we just buy chips or would buy whatever we could eat for the day, right? But usually for dinner in the house, we always make sure that there's vegetables and protein.
So you still eat vegetables ever since you were young. Even now, you still eat vegetables.
Sure, I do. I do. But there was a point in time, like in varsity, that time when I was out of order, I was not eating vegetables at all. I'm tired of vegetables. I can't do this anymore.
Is that time when you decided that you are done with the Sud Konyana lifestyle?
Yeah, I was like, I want to have pizza on a Monday night. Like it's fine. Like, can I, So yeah.
But tell me about the vegetable part. I find it interesting personally because sometimes I try and I tell myself, I want to eat only vegetable.
Yeah.
Because I want to look like a snake.
Yeah.
But now I don't know how I mix the vegetables. What do I do? Do I buy broccoli? I mix it with spinach? What do I do?
There's Google recipes so that you make recipes that are really nice. Also Instagram has like this vegan, vegetarian recipes and everything. Like usually I go there.
So when we're speaking of vegetable, are we speaking of a vegan diet?
No, not a vegan diet. I'm just saying their pages mostly they actually have like some of the things that you can work on.
Okay.
Or vegetarian and stuff like that. Yeah, you can work on that.
But when you
yeah.
vegetables, do you strictly go and do the vegan diet, or you do vegetables your way?
I do vegetables my way, and I put meat or fish there. Yeah.
That's what you mean by vegetable?
Yeah, I mean vegetables and meat. I said vegetables and protein. That's what I said.
Good meat. Okay, it's fine. But I believe there's a plant protein. There's a protein.
Yeah.
So when you say vegetable, when you say vegetables and protein, it's more like maybe it's a plant protein. So
oh yeah, I do eat meat.
Oh.
I do eat meat or fish or yeah.
So it's more like veggies and meat.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
So do I have to, because remember like now, or maybe someone watching this video, like me, hard, like we eat to kill.
Yeah.
We make sure after we're done eating, we no longer want to eat. There's no space for anything else.
Oh, okay.
So do I have to go that size when I'm eating vegetables, or just a smaller portion is enough?
When it comes to portions, I'm not really like, I'm not sure about portions. But you can eat however you want. I feel like when it comes to vegetables, you can eat a lot. It's fine. Yeah. I feel like it's a lot. I feel like you can just eat. You can just fill up your plate. It's fine. I feel like that. Yeah.
I've heard most of people saying eating healthy is expensive and it's boring. What's your view about those two?
Man, I feel like it's a mindset thing. It's a perspective thing, because a lot of people, they don't mind. Like a lot of people that always tell me that vegetables are like eating healthy is very expensive.
Yeah.
I always see them at McDonald's. I always see them at all these restaurants. I always see them buying pizza and posting, because people post, right?
Yeah.
So a person will be posting, they're eating chocolate cake and chocolates and whatnot. If you can buy that, you can literally go to ShopRite or whatever store and just buy vegetables instead. I know that with vegetables, maybe they're saying it's expensive because with vegetables probably you have to buy weekly or 2 weekly or stuff like that, because they get rotten quickly and stuff.
Yeah, that's true.
But then it's a mindset thing. It's a mindset. Once your mindset is changed, you can do better. I mean, there are people who are selling vegetables in the streets.
Yeah.
So you can literally buy potatoes for like 5 rand, 10 rand, 15 rand.
Do you agree with them when they're saying it's expensive?
I don't agree. I feel like it's a mindset thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about those ones who are saying eating healthy is boring?
It's also a mindset thing.
It's also mindset.
It's also a mindset.
How do you make it entertaining yourself? Because I believe if someone is saying eating healthy is boring, literally for me, I think they're cooking the right way.
Yeah.
Or they're not actually trying new recipes, trying to make it entertaining. They literally just put the broccoli, boil it with water, no salt, nothing. They eat it straight up.
And that's it.
And they say it's boring.
It's gonna be boring, obviously. It's gonna be boring. So that's what I'm saying. I mean, we've got smartphones these days. Google recipes. There are like millions of recipes online. On how to make vegetables nicer. You can take a potato and sprinkle cheese. And stuff like that. You can roast your potatoes instead of boiling them. Things like that. So I mean, like, I just feel like people, it's their mindsets.
Okay.
Yeah.
Question. This one I actually wrote it down. If you had to change something with the way you do things now, what would it be?
With how I do things now, I think when it comes to bigger things in terms of my vision, I procrastinate a lot because of fear. So I would change that.
So you actually get scared when you...
I do get scared. Like if there's just something in my mind and I know this is a great idea, this thing is gonna really blow up, or it's gonna be a good thing for me and stuff like that. Fear just grips me and I'm like, I'll do it next month, I'll do it in 2 months, I'll do it in 3 months. So I become I procrastinate.
Because I think also it's another reason why maybe you haven't started to actually put your music on YouTube. Because to be honest, it's a big platform which can bring big rewards for, like I will tell you. You see YouTube it's more like a platform where people who cannot actually have a chance, or maybe they are not having maybe connection to be on TV, they can at least be able to put themselves out on YouTube. The platform that you actually use for free, it only needs data and time. So that's something big. So in order to overcome that is, I don't know, you just need to tell yourself, I'm going to do it. For me, that's how I do it. You understand? So if I actually get scared of doing something, I actually just think about, why do I want to do it? So the reason why I want to do that thing is what's going to drive me to be motivated to do it. For example, if you're doing this YouTube for a bigger vision, or you want to do YouTube for a bigger vision, actually do it because of the vision pulse. You understand what I'm saying? So I think that's how you can actually be able to overcome the procrastination. But I'm happy with.
Thank you for that advice.
Thank you. Is that what you would change if you had to change something? That's what you would change.
I would change it, and I would change it, and I'm going to change it.
But now, quick question: do you have, what kind of people do you have around you? Do you have, like, you surrounded yourself with positive people that actually encouraging and so on?
Very, very positive. Like, there is no friend of mine who's not positive. Like, my friends are like the most positive people ever. My sisters, everyone around me is very positive. And it's people who've got like big goals and big vision. They're very outstanding, they're good in their careers, they're doing well, like, it's people who really know what they want in life. And so some of my motivation actually is from each one of them. So
Okay. Now let's go deep into your social media. Because I believe, like, also social media does contribute towards, like, the habits that we have and so on. Let's talk about the kind of content or information that you're consuming on your screen. What kind of content do you actually like to follow, and what kind of content do you actually consume, and how does it actually impact your life? How do you find it helping to you?
I consume a lot of workouts, wellness things, like whether it's body, soul, spirit. And then I follow a lot of music content and beauty content. So your makeup, your nails, your massages, whatever it is. So, like, once I open my Instagram, it's like workouts coming up and makeup and, So every time I see that, I'm like, girl, you gotta push. So it's just a reminder of, you can do it. So it helps.
Do you use some of the tips that you find?
I do.
You find them working for you?
I do. Yeah, they do work.
So let me say, maybe we're speaking to someone. So maybe someone is out there listening right now. Speaking like now. And then they actually definitely, like, then goes maybe. Like how they actually consume content on social media. And they actually just consume and intentional about that and so on. How do you make sure, let me say for you, how do you make sure that all the content that you actually watch on your social media is the content you want, and you find it, all of it, useful. How do you eliminate all the unnecessary content? Like, maybe let me say, sometimes you see these ads that will pop while you're watching something. There's all this bad news that will come and so on. How do you make sure that you mute all of those off?
I scroll, I mute, and I watch who I follow. Like, I don't just follow anyone.
You just don't follow
I don't just follow anyone. And I think it also goes back to vision. So when you have a certain vision, it's easier to want to consume things that are,
They actually help you.
They help you for your vision, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's great. So what's your next goal from here? Let's talk about from the fitness perspective. What's your Do you still want to lose some weight? Are you currently trying to maintain, or what's happening? What is that should the people expect?
Well, I'm trying to gain more muscles now.
Okay.
So like at the end of last year, I got really sick and all that. So, and I was not working out for that month. So I think I lost a lot of weight and everything like that. So now I hate losing weight, by the way. I'm not one of those people who like losing weight. I don't like it because I think I really struggle to gain back my weight,
Okay.
Yeah, and usually I don't lose weight everywhere. I just lose weight on my face and, like my upper body. So I don't like losing weight. So now I'm trying to work on building my muscles. Yeah, so from now on, build a muscle, build a muscle, build a muscle.
Okay, there's another interesting question I want to ask you.
Okay.
Yeah, this one is very interesting and very personal to me.
Okay.
What's your view about because I actually find a lot of people who actually get this wrong. Ne? What's your view about supplements? Let's talk about supplements. Do you take supplements?
Not yet, but I want to.
Okay, you never took supplements to be where you are now.
I did. Is Herbalife supplement?
Yeah, it is.
Okay, yeah, I did. I was on shake and tea before Herbalife tea. I think for like 2 years.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I started eating. So what I do now, actually, what I eat now, I eat according to my blood type.
Okay.
Yeah. So I did this research, and then they're like, you can actually eat according to your blood type, and I was like, oh, okay. So I went to Discam. I went to check my blood type. So if somebody would like to do that, it's like 110 rand, 120 rand at Discam.
I want to try
So yeah, so you go there, they check your blood type, you know it, and then you go online and check. Okay, so I'm O positive. So what is O positive? What can we eat as O positives and stuff like that? And you also check what kind of exercises you can do, workouts.
So there's blood type exercises.
Yes. Yes.
I didn't know.
Yes. So I eat according to my blood type. And so for us, O positives, we must eat a lot. We must consume a lot of protein, right?
Oh, okay.
So you must do like really hectic workouts.
You must
like cardio, cycling, and you must be very intense.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's what I did. So that's what I've been following so far.
But now, what's your perspective about supplements? I want you to actually get
my
encouraging or discouraging us from taking them.
For me, when I took Herbalife, it was fine for me. I'm not advertising Herbalife, but anyway, when I took Herbalife, it was really, really, really working for me. So I've never taken other supplements. So I don't know but for that time when I took them, it was fine. The only thing it was the tea. The tea was not working for me because my body cannot take a lot of caffeine.
Okay.
Yeah. So the only caffeine I can take is from green tea only.
Okay.
So yeah, that's it.
But let me say maybe I'm contemplating. I want to take them because maybe let me say I went to check my weight or whatever. They tell me that I actually lack protein in my body. I need to be consuming more protein, and then the only way I can actually get more protein is if I can actually resort to supplements. And so on. So what I'm actually trying to get, which you explained.
Okay.
Is why are supplements necessary when you work out? It's more like that. Why are they necessary when you work out?
They help, man. They help with energy. Okay.
Before interrupting you, because I find that a lot of fitness people will actually be using supplements, advertising supplements. If I don't take those supplements, I'm not going to achieve. Why are they necessary? Yeah.
I don't really promote supplements. I don't really promote supplements. I promote mostly food. That's why I was saying people can just go and do their blood types and eat according to the blood type. Because like ever since I started eating according to my blood type, it really works for my body. Hey, yeah, because I used to be like, I would eat healthy, but then I'd crave things, sometimes I'll be craving sweets and all these things and all this. And I remember when I went to this camp, that sister was explaining that sometimes you crave things because your body is saying to you, there's something that I actually need, So when you eat according to your blood type, you're actually feeding your body what it needs, So for me, that thing worked. I mean, it's still working even now. So I'm actually feeding my body what it needs. So in terms of supplements, I'm not really sure.
Yeah, no,
I'm not really sure. But for now that I want to build muscle, actually, I'm actually thinking about taking supplements like protein shakes to because I need more protein, because my body needs protein. I'm an O positive, so I think I should take protein shake.
Did taking supplements taking supplements become one of the solutions that you found as an O positive person to consume? Did they show it, like, if you want to add more protein into your system, go for supplements?
No, they didn't say supplements. They spoke about your legumes, your beans, your fish, and those things. They never really, know supplements. No, I'm just deciding to take supplements because it's protein. So yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So I think we have covered more things today. There's more that you want to add into the pot. We literally have more space you can add.
I don't know. I don't think so. What is
question?
Yeah.
Once people find you, where can they follow you and so on?
Yeah. Okay. So my Instagram is @SediM_beauty and wellness. TikTok the same, and then on Facebook I'm Sedi Mogoleng. And then Masedi is SEDIE, Mogoleng. And then, I think those are the pages that I have. Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. Yeah.
Perfect. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. This is the best and the best of interviews in the building. I hope you get more value from this, and make sure you use the tips, because if you learn and you do nothing, you get nothing.
Yeah.
Hoping to see you soon. Peace.